Right, YouTube? It's Shadow King Nazru, and I'm here to give the announcement that uh, Warner Brothers and HBO have decided to release all their upcoming movies on both HBO Max and at theaters. This is pretty much their response to the whole coronavirus situation with people not going to the theaters as frequently as they should. Um, I Whether this is a smart decision or not, we'll have to see how that plays out in later on this month. But the interesting thing is that we are going to be seeing movies like Wonder Woman 2. Looking forward to that. Though I was kind of hoping to see that in theater. I even got an AMC card for Christmas last year. God, it's been a whole year since that happened. There's also The Conjuring 3. I've already seen the first Conjuring. It's a really good movie. I haven't seen the other movies in that universe, but I heard they're pretty hit and miss. But I might check them out later. There's also the Suicide Squad, which is going to be like a soft reboot of the Suicide Squad movie. I know a lot of people are excited about that because they didn't like the Suicide Squad, the original one. Even though I'm one of the people that actually like the original Suicide Squad, but I'm looking forward to this. And more importantly, we are going to see Godzilla versus Kong, on both HBO Max and theaters, theoretically anyway. They even released the title card. Hold on, let me get it right quick. Get some comments on it. Okay, so yeah, they do have the title card for Godzilla vs Kong. Um, what I could basically say is very dynamic. There's got the title is divided by two flames, I believe. One of them being blue and the other one red. I imagine the blue flame is supposed to represent Godzilla, representing his atomic breath, and the red fire is supposed to represent Kong naturally by a process of elimination, and also by the fact that we had that napalm scene in the Kong Skull Island movie. All in all, I will say it's pretty impressive. It's dynamic, and it's really refreshing that we don't have to look at that poster image anymore. That was all orange, blue, and maybe a little bit of red. I just glad that we got something different. And since we got this announcement, maybe we'll finally get to see, the trailer for Godzilla vs Kong, which I'm really excited for. And what this means for my plans for me, going with these movies. Depending on the situation, in theory, in best case scenario, I hope to see these movies like Wonder Woman 2, Suicide Squad, and Godzilla vs Kong in theaters. Under some restrictions, of course, because safe social distancing. Gotta be aware of that. But if that's not the case, I would have to put it. I would have to get HBO Max and watch those from there. And then though the positive of that is that I could continue to watch these movies, and assuming it's free, but I just have to it would just count towards my subscription. I'd be able to watch these movies multiple times, get my thoughts together, and that might enhance my review of these movies. On the other hand, it's if I get to see it in theaters, I'll get the full theater experience and have some. Though my thoughts from my reviews will be fresh thoughts. I'll still have the excitement behind it, and depending on when I upload it, I'll have the chance of getting more views and popularity with it and spreading the word. So giving letting people know whether or not they should go see these movies. So to all my fans, all my subscribers, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's exciting that we're getting to see these movies either at home or at theaters? And how do you feel about subscribing to HBO Max? Me personally, I wouldn't mind. Part of me is glad that it's not on Netflix, despite the fact that they were willing to pay $200 million to put Godzilla vs. Kong on there. I really am glad they didn't put it on Netflix, because despite me being subscribed to Netflix, because there are certain shows and movies that I'm still watching and I want to watch, I'm still really upset at Netflix after they showed a certain movie that does very suggestive things towards children, which I dubbed The Shame. So I mean, if you guys been following the internet, you probably know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm still mad at Netflix for making The Shame, which is why I'm glad it's going to be on HBO Max. But I'd have to see what it's going to be like. Maybe I can get like a free trial when Wonder Woman comes on, and I could whatever I have to do to go see that movie, I'll try to do that and get my thoughts on it, and we can share our thoughts together in the comments. So you guys tell me what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later.